And we're back, and we're here today with our guest star.
Oh yeah, this is one of our newest segments that we plan to put up. You know, graduates of Big Apple football.
Right, not only graduates, but guys who also on the field are those players that you love to watch play when they're playing against somebody else. Right, absolutely. And this is definitely one of those people that you wish that he's playing against somebody else, not against you, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Johnson, we call him AKA Little Kev. Little Kev ain't so little, he's a little bit taller than you now.
I knew you were waiting to bring that up. So how things going, Kev?
It's going good. Came from school. I go back tomorrow. It's going good though.
So now, hint, hint, clue, clue. You did what? You did what? You came?
I came, played in the game.
No, you came from school.
Yeah.
Came from school, meaning he no longer goes to school here.
Right. And then you came here, played, and then went back.
Yeah.
And that means that he might be coming back.
Yeah.
For this week, exactly.
I wonder who do the Warriors play this week?
Whoever they play, they're gonna have a long. I hope they can count. They're gonna take their shoes and socks off and start counting and get a calculator, because this guy can light up the scoreboard with numbers. How many touchdown passes did you throw this weekend?
4.
Hint,
Three.
clue. Gus.
He threw. He threw 4. You threw 3 touchdown passes this weekend. 3 touchdown passes. How many runs? How many touchdowns did you run in?
1.
4 touchdowns.
28 points, or at least 24.
Right. So Kevin 24. The rest of the team, whatever. It doesn't matter if the defense is playing. It doesn't matter. This guy's a great athlete. Kevin, what school are you going to now
I
currently?
go to Cardigan Mountain.
And where's that school at?
It's in New Hampshire. It's a boarding school.
How do you enjoy the differences between city life and then living up in New Hampshire now?
Well, the city life is everything is big, and up there, New Hampshire, it's small. It's a small community.
Right. How do you enjoy your time up there opposed to the city?
Everything is fast motion, and you gotta be on time to do everything.
Good. Are you having a good education experience there?
Yes, it's better than New York City.
I see. This is what we're talking about. When we talk about athletes excelling, here's a young man, Sandlot player, that's playing now in a prep school where obviously the education is up there. I don't even know if we can say it on the air, $42,000, right?
I know one thing though. The gentleman is definitely a student athlete.
Right, correct.
See, and that's something that we're trying to bring here in Big Apple football, to let you know that this thing here is what we're trying to do in this whole realm of Big Apple football is bigger than football.
Absolutely. And
I'm so proud of him.
Kevin, now this year you're up there, you're playing. Are the guys up there big and fast and everything?
But they big. They a little bigger. They not faster.
What was your experience making that transition? You're playing from Big Apple football, now you're playing over there.
You figure with a weight and everything, and now there's no weight.
Right. How did you feel about that?
The game is a little slower, and the kids a little bigger, but it's no problem.
How did you do this year?
I did good this year. I threw 8 touchdowns.
Oh, that's where I wanted to go. How many touchdowns have you thrown so far?
I threw 8 touchdowns.
How many games has it been?
8.
So we already know.
7.
It's been 7 games. So you're just like, what was the kid name from the Ravens that we know immediately once
B.A.Y.F.L went.
B.A.Y.F.L went.
Yeah, he's also in the high school.
Steps on the floor.
He's the number 6 rusher in high school football in PSAL, by the way. B.A.Y.F.L went.
So you automatically know all you prep schools that are out there. As soon as this gentleman steps on the field against you, it's 7.
Right.
You have to figure it
right.
out.
The number he wears, 7.
Oh, yeah, he's 7.
7. It's automatic.
He's good for 7.
He's good for 7, if nothing more. Kevin, I know you're doing big things up there. What's your hope in the future? What college are you looking to go to?
I'm going to go to University of Miami or University of Southern Cal.
Okay. And now this year, like I said, you played. And this year you should be eligible also for the American Youth Football All-Star Game.
Yes.
You're going to participate in that this year.
Yes, I would.
All right. And then also, like I said, you got the playoffs this weekend. What's your prediction? Are you guys going all the way this year? Now that you're back?
We're going all the way. No bad weather. No Mount Vernon. No Chiefs. We're going all the way to Florida.
I like that. Kevin Johnson, one of our top athletes. Mr. Phenomenal?
Well, I mean, if it was something that you had to say to the peers that's looking at this show right now, you know, that are on their way probably either to junior prep as yourself or in those grades, you know, 7th to the 10th grade, what would you tell them?
I I would tell them to work hard, stay on their studies, and don't miss any assignments, because it will affect your grade.
What's your grade point average there?
Well, I get A's and B's.
A's and B's. And they always say, hey, Leaf, hey, he's just a jock. This guy's more than just a jock. He's a student athlete, as Coach A. Leaf said. A's and B's. What more can you ask for? Kev, great job. We look forward to watching you play, but not against me.
Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury at the Chiefs, but we look forward to seeing you do bigger and better things with your career, and hopefully that you reached out to some of the other youths and they realize that this thing is bigger than just football.
We'll be back after these messages. Hey, I got a good one this week. Ravens sat out half my offensive line. I had 11 players. AKA number 7 was back home for a little weekend visit. AKA number 7 put up 28 points in a game. But half of my line, know what the other half was doing? Receivers. Receivers and backups. And they couldn't stop us.
Come on, man! I just know one thing too, right? I remember early in the season, this team from the Bronx came to Brooklyn called the Warriors. I was wondering what was going on. They walking in there and they unprecedentedly upset the Brooklyn Warriors. And then I thought they were a team to be reckoned with. Come to find out, they were a team to be reckoned with. I think it was 3 straight losses in a row. They got kicked out the playoffs. They came in here with thunder and left with nothing but. Come on, man!
You know what my favorite one is? And I'm not going to stop saying it until South Shore wins the game. Every week they're losing. And we talk about the Sandlot coaches. They continue to win. South Shore, you're 0-7. Get a clue. Win a game.
Come on, man!
And we're back. And we're going to basically wrap up on this segment. One of the things that I want to say, make sure that everybody sends in your videos. We need videotapes of your games. If you don't see your highlights on the web show, it's because you're not sending in your videos.
Exactamundo. As we had another phenomenal show tonight, some phenomenal guests. It was just great to have Little Kev on this stage. We've seen him on so many other stages before, out on the football fields. Coach Mouse and everybody looking to take this show to another level, like Coach Courtney said. You definitely need to get us your information here.
Definitely.
Even when the season is over, we're still going to be shooting highlights on this show.
Definitely.
Hey, and one of the things I would like to say, before we wrap it up today, if any parents out there is looking forward to putting their kid in any type of prep school, boarding school, you can always contact me, Kevin Johnson, Kevin K. Johnson 79 at yahoo.com. We're looking for great characters, looking for good grades, and pretty good players on the football field, on the basketball field. So if your parents have any questions, any concerns regarding to boarding schools, we definitely can look out for you. We definitely, working hard. It ain't about football with Big Apple. We all over the place now. College tour, prep school. We doing everything now. So make sure you send out emails. Make sure you get the emails. Make sure you respond to us, and we definitely get all the information that you need. We're in the process right now getting kids to school. So if you're very interested in it, make sure you get that information to me so we can take it to another level.
And for all of you guys that are blog hitting us, talking all that trash, we're at Applebee's
2201 Nostrand Avenue.
Come on and let the people hear your words.
Oh yes, in case you grab some of those great little burgers and some of that spinach dip,
artichoke dip
right out there.
What's the favorite? Audience. The cuisine.
The finest cuisine, Applebee's.
Yo, all you kids, man, do the right thing. Definitely pay attention to your parents, pay attention in school, and you too can be on the same ride as you saw with Little Kev, because as Big Kev said, we're taking this thing to another level and it's bigger than football. Thank you.
And have a good night.
Study hard.